Hi there, this is AJ with Car Inspected. Today we are in Kitchener and we are looking at a 1998 Hummer H1, gray in color. It's been converted to a Duramax diesel. It shows 2,100 miles on the odometer, which I'm sure is probably since the conversion possibly. Or maybe it's original, I'm not sure. It is in good condition, but that's what's showing on the odometer. Overall, pretty nice shape. Appears to have been repainted, this gray color. Paint looks decent. It is pretty dirty right now, so it's a little hard to tell, but for the vehicle and its situation, it looks to be in pretty good paint quality. I see no rust or any issues like that. No major dents, dings, scratches. So this is a little dirty from some salt, things like that, but overall it's pretty good. Soft top looks good all throughout. I'll get up there, show you a little better, but everything looks pretty good. There is a little bit of a kind of a, you can see, I think it's just kind of a shoddy part, kind of a overlap or something right there. Other than that though, it looks pretty good. The glass looks good. Rear panels all look good. Taillights are nice. Some nice aftermarket stainless bumpers and accessories. Everything looks pretty nice. The tailgate operates as it should and looks good inside the bed. One second here. So repainted, nice and clean in here as well. And this top opens with some kind of actuation. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't want to dig too deep into it, but there is some kind of an actuator. Looks like it might need some work. Other than that though, everything looks good. There's no rust or anything in the tailgate. Everything looks pretty nice. Put those back on in a minute. Rear window looks good. Roll bar is all in good shape. So for the most part, everything looks pretty nice. Said paint quality is decent for a nice driver, not too shabby. VIN number you see here, and like I said, mileage is showing at 2130. So, as we go around, look at the undercarriage, wheels and tires. These big tires, rims look good, tires are good. They're from 2019. BFG all-terrain TAs, nice and meaty. There's about 30 seconds of tread on there. Everything looks pretty good. The date is on the inside here. I'm going to just show this one, but they are all matching. They're all 2019s, as you can see, and they look pretty good. Undercarriage wise, as we're going around, suspension all looks nice. Now the brakes are inbound on these axles. You can see the calipers there, and they're here, and again, they're kind of hard to look at getting there, but they are in good shape. They look pretty new. You can see the pads through the calipers here, and they do look a little shadowy. There we go, pretty new. I'd say there's 95% at least left on them. Front diff looks good, nothing's leaking or anything like that. I see it does have a worn winch on it. Everything looks good under here. Everything is in nice condition. I see no rust, I see no major leaks or anything like that. Thing is pretty satisfactory. Again, matching wheel here, 2019 with 1430 seconds of tread. Nice and meaty. The rim looks good as well, no signs of issue. Everything looks pretty nice in here. As we go through, undercarriage looks nice. No major leaks or anything like that. Transmission, transfer case, everything looks pretty good. And again, the frame looks nice. No signs of major issue. try to get in here. Everything looks pretty decent. A little bit of seepage around the trans pan. Nothing too bad though. Again, all under here looks pretty nice. Rear diff looks good. See no signs of issue. Everything looks nice. Rear tires are also 2019s, and with just as much. I think there's 13 30-seconds, so a little less, but not much. Rim looks good as well. And again, under here looks nice. Inboard brakes in the back as well, which are even harder to see, but I did climb under there. You'll see some photos, and they look fairly new as well. Finally, this side, suspension looks good. See no damage or any issues like that. And this last tire is just as good as the rest. No signs of issue in 2019. And between 13 and 14, 30 seconds. The exhaust all looks good, pretty new. Everything looks pretty good, pretty new. Well, not new, but you know what I mean. Low kilometers in good condition. Ooh, a lot of climbing around. Interior, all looks pretty nice. Original style. Some upgrades. Seats look good. Here's the rear. Driver's side seat. No rips or tears or anything like that. All looks good. Carpet looks good here. Big giant console. All this stuff looks pretty good. Floors are rubber. We have no rips or anything like that. Everything looks pretty nice. And as you see, soft top, roll bar, everything looks nice, in good condition. Door panel looks good. There's one little rip here, right there. Other than that though, it all looks pretty good. Go around to the passenger side. I like to do the driver's last for some reason. I'm weird. Okay, here we go. Passenger rear door panel looks very nice. No signs of issue. Power windows, everything does seem to work. Seat looks good here. Speakers in the back, by the way. Everything looks good. No issues. Center console. All looks pretty good. There's one little, this mirror has a little break here. Little crack. Nothing bad, but it is there. Again, everything looks good here. Seats, no rips or anything. Everything seems to be pretty nice. Dash looks good. We'll go over to the driver's side. Driver's door panel looks pretty good. A couple of kick marks, but nothing too crazy. All looks pretty decent. Driver's seat looks good. No rips, no signs of wear and tear. Everything seems to be pretty nice. Floors look good. Dash is nice with VDO gauges. Everything looks pretty nice. And it does have an aftermarket head unit with, we'll turn this on real quick so you can see. So it does have a modern style. Turn that off. All this stuff, Google Maps, etc. You just see the heating system come on. So this all does seem to do what it's supposed to do. So everything does seem to work. Heated seats, etc. All this stuff looks good. Let me take this off here. Nothing seems broken or anything like that. Everything seems good. We're gonna open the hood real quick. little heavy. So here we have the Duramax diesel. As you can see, it's pretty crammed in there, so it's hard to see. I know you had requested getting the serial numbers off the engine. On these Duramaxes, it is on the front left side of the block, which is covered in components, so it's pretty hard to get that without taking things apart, as you can see. No room to get in there and possibly see that without taking things apart. So everything else looks good. I see no major leaks or cracks or damage or anything like that. All looks pretty clean. Coolant looks good till -37. We have no issues. All your wiring, everything looks nice. Looks like a professional install. Nothing seems to be hacked up or anything like that. Looks like it belongs there. Oil filter, a little bit of leak around the top, but it might be just from kind of changing things. Tested your oil, which is right here, and it looks good. We got a green light, so we have no issues. Dual batteries, they are both just over 12, and it is charging at 14.5, so we have no issues there. No damage to the rads or anything like that. Everything looks pretty nice. As I said, I see no signs of issue under here. Looks like a pretty good install. No real issues. So there you have it. 1998 Hummer H1. As usual, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.